Welcome to my channel, Planning with Maserati. I am going to be doing a chapter a day, reading through the Bible in 3 years. Okay? So before I begin, welcome. Please subscribe, hit that post notification so you don't miss out on any new videos. Give it a big thumbs up, leave a comment, and share the video. That'd be greatly appreciated. So what I'm going to do here is tab this out really quick. Just with a little tab. We'll use one of these. This one's kind of dirty. I don't know why these tabs get like this. We're going to use this blue one. And we're just going to tab it right here to let me know where I'm at. Or, not where I'm at, but what I'm looking for. This little pouch is just Bible tabs. So welcome, please subscribe, hit that post notification bell. So I did start this yesterday. Let me get my highlighter, which I think was the yellow one. I think it's this one, if I'm not mistaken. No, it wasn't this one. Now I lost the highlighter. We'll use this one. It's pretty much the same color. Let's see. It might just highlight a little bit. No, it's the same color. Okay, so we'll use this one, which is the Marliner. I know that's not the one I use, but that's okay. So yeah, welcome. Please subscribe. Hit that post notification bell. Alright, so you're going to see it differently right now. I'm going to show you how to get here. So we're going to go into... These are the ones that I put onto the YouVersion app. I didn't put it on there. You know, like, you save it. So that's what I did. So we're going to go into Find Plans. Actually, let me go into here. Yeah, Find Plans. It's going to scroll. And then what you're looking for is Through the Bible. So Through the Bible, I found it here. So reading the Bible a chapter a day. And then I just partial Bible. Because you're not reading the whole Bible. Like, so here's the whole Bible. This is, so you have quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3. And you have to really look into it. This is 92 days. This is 90 days, 92 days. Those are just months. 91 days, 92 days, 91, 91. So, just like this. So, it's going by quarters. So, that's how I found it. So, I'm going to show you. Here's my plans. So, we're in year 1. Okay, so here's year 1. So, what I did here is I did the highlighter, the Bible reading plan. It wasn't this one. It was a brush marker. Okay. So, Bible reading plan, a chapter a day for 3-year plan. Now, if your chapters are small and you're able to read more and intake the information, then go ahead and read the next day. So it'll cut your days down, right? So maybe you could read it in 2 years instead of 3. I'm giving 3 year only because, I mean, there's a lot going on in life, whatever. So I first started with the word month 1, right? So it's first quarter, year 1. You always want to know the first quarter, year 1, so you follow the plan. And I've been hearing, like, a lot of people say you need to have a Bible reading plan. Don't just go in there saying, I'm going to read this book. Have a plan first, right? So that's what I'm doing here. This is November scripture writing, by the way. So, then I went ahead and started. I didn't even date it at first. Like 1 through 31. I didn't even date it, so you'll see the numbers are on this side. So then I was like, okay, I was getting closer to here, and I was like, how am I going to know what month is what? So then I put January and started dating it, right? So you'll see the dates here, and then I started it here. So this is January, February, so month is highlighted, March, and we got to April. So this is second quarter, year 1. So now I'm into May. So we're going to click on here. I'll show you how I do it. So This is Genesis. Wait. No, we're in the first quarter. So this is what it looks like. I should show you this. So a chapter a day, reading the Bible in 3 years. First quarter, year 1. So 1 is Genesis 1. You click on them, Genesis 2. And whatever Bible you're reading, it's going to show you it. Matthew 1. So you're not going just to Genesis, you're going to jump into Matthew. So you're going to be finishing a couple books at a time. 4, you go back to Genesis 3. So it's every day you're going to read a chapter. Genesis 4. And then Matthew 2. So Genesis 5 and 6 is 6, 5, 6. Matthew 3 is day 9. And then so on. So when you get all the way to here, day 24 is Genesis 16. So you'll see you already went to Matthew 6. You're on Genesis 16. Now, on day 25, you're in the Psalms. Psalms 3, 4, and 5. Because they're smaller, you can finish all 3 of those in one day. And then Genesis 17, 18, and then Matthew 7, and then so on. So what we're going to do is jump out of here. And when I'm in here, let me go back real quick. So when I'm in Genesis, year 1, quarter 1, so every time I read it, I'm going to check it off as just like a checklist. It's just so you know that this is, compatible with this. So you know where you're at if you get lost or whatever. Okay, so let's do year 2. I mean, quarter 2, not year 2, Maserati. So here is Exodus. So this is a little harder. We're in quarter 2, year 1. So it's April. We want to go to past 30. You already know 30 is April 30th. So 31 would be Romans, Exodus. And if it's easier this way, start it the date that you're going to do it. This is just if I start it now. Okay? So we don't need that. We're going to need this one. I take a ruler because it's lined paper. And I don't care if it says Hello Kitty on here or whatever, or like it's a Hello Kitty book. I am doing it to read the Bible. So I wanted a notebook, so I am prepared to have, and if the line is crooked, that's okay with me. I'm not very picky, is what I'm trying to say. So we're going to do 5, and I do that. So, where did I say 30 was? Okay, so here's 30. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to go to 4. Should be Romans 3. So all of Romans 3. So now we're going to do 5, day 5 of May. Exodus. And if this throws you off, you can kind of just write the numbers and then just follow that. But to me, this is kind of easy for me. So day 6, Exodus 32. I don't know if I said Exodus 31, but Exodus 31 was day 5. So 7. And if you notice, they match up to the number in the beginning. Now see, this one has 2, so I do Psalms 21, and then I don't put a little checkbox. I do Psalms 22. So when I'm done with both of them, then I check it off. When I'm at that point. So then I skip a line. Proverbs 5. And then 9. Exodus. So we're finishing up Exodus 33. So we have 20. Exodus 28, 29, 30, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, here's day 10, which would be 40. So Exodus 34, 11, Romans 4, because we just got done reading on day 4, Romans 3. 12. I'm just going to do a few with you so you could see what I'm doing and how I did this. And I think this is a better way for me than having a tablet or, you know, the book of your phone with you. And you get lost and you're like, oh, what did I do? 13. Reading a chapter a day should not take you long. And I wouldn't do Bible study with it because you're reading through the Bible. So day 14 is Romans 5. So let me know in the comments below, is this a good idea for you? 37, and I don't care how many pages it takes, because I'm reading the Bible, right? So you're not going to care that, you know, it's not wasting paper, it's reading through the Bible. 6, Exodus 38. 17 is Romans 6. 18 is, and then the only thing you got to know is how many days are in the month. So May is 31, so I'll be taking it to day 31. So this one is Exodus 39. '19 is Exodus 40. So I just wanted to jump on here really quick, show you what I've been working with, or working on. So 20 is Psalms 23 and 24. 23 and Psalm 24. And then I jump down to the next line. So 51 is actually 21, and that is Leviticus. So don't get nervous. You can see now we're in Leviticus. Don't get nervous of the numbers on top unless that's how you want to do it. Is numbering it 1 through how many numbers, like 90 or 90. So this one's 91. So if that's how you want to do it, then you just know quarter 2 is 91 days. Okay, so now we're on 22. To me, if I'm going to do it this way, I want to know my month, the month that I'm reading it, and then so on. But because it says April, May, you could start it now and just read on, like if you wanted to do that. Okay, so Leviticus 1, Leviticus 2 is 22. Day 23 would be Romans 7, so we're going back into Romans. We finished, I guess, Exodus, and that's why we're in Leviticus. So 24 is Leviticus 3. Day 25 is Leviticus 4. Day 26, Romans 8, so we're back into Romans again. So we're going old, new, as you can see. 27, Leviticus 5. And then I'm going to stop as I do, June. June is 30 days. So I'm going to take it to like the 31, set up 30, you know, June, and then you'll see. Bring this over a little bit. So 28 is Leviticus 6. 29 is Romans 9. 30 is Leviticus 7. So let me jump on here and show you what it looks like. So when you're reading the Bible, that's what you're going to be reading. And then that's it. It's not much. right? You can give a few minutes of your day to the Lord. And I would implement this like maybe in the morning, especially if you have kids. So Leviticus is day 31, and that's 8. Okay. So then I skip. Now when I go to the new month, I don't underline it because it's still the same quarter. But if I'm doing a new quarter, I put an underline. So what we're going to do here is just do this. Month 6. It's a little different color, but it's okay. So month 6. And these are Mildliners. And then these are Master's Touch. So this is going to be June. And I do put the start date, just in case you're not in the same month. Okay, so we did 31, which is 8. So now we're going to do 1. Which takes you to day 2, actually. Give me 1 second. Okay, so I keep getting a call. So that's important. So 61 is done, so that's Leviticus 8. So 62 would be the new one. So that would be for June. So that would be Psalms. Because we're going to go back into Psalms 25 and 26. And again, I'm not going to put the little check mark because once I'm done reading both of them, I can go in and, check it off at the end. It's not about checking it off. It's about knowing where you're at. So that's the only reason I check them off. So day 2 would be Proverbs, and you're going to see it's 63. Okay. So here's for the 4 quarters, right? So you have April, May, June, and should be, I think, July. Or is it 3 quarters? 8, 3, 6, 9, 12. So it's 3 months. Okay. So this would be, I think, the last quarter. No, because then it's taking you to 91. 63 and 91. Yeah, it's 30. So that's right. So this one is Proverbs. I'm going to just do a couple more since I keep stopping the video. 64, Leviticus. 9, so we go back into Leviticus. 65, Leviticus. People, you're probably thinking, like, why don't you just do it from here? But I want to see it on paper. I think that's the biggest thing, is like when you're reading the Bible, you want to see it on paper, right? You don't want to just read the Bible off the tablet or your phone. You want to read it from it makes more sense to read it from the Bible. Making sure Leviticus 10, Romans 10. So you always want to make sure you're doing it right. So where Romans 10 is done. Leviticus 11. Leviticus 12. 8. Romans 11. 9 is Leviticus 13. 10. Leviticus 14. And then I'll do a couple more. And then I'll stop. Romans is day 11. 12. Is Leviticus 15. 13 is Leviticus 16. And then 14 is Psalms 27, Psalm 28, and Psalm 29. So you can get done with 3 of the Psalms in one day. And then 15 is, I'll just stop to the last 2. Leviticus 17. 16 is Leviticus 18. And then 17 is Romans 13. So we did pretty much quite a bit with you. So you can see. And then I'll just turn the page and just do it right over. Just keep continuing on, and yeah. So that is how I am going to be reading the Bible within 3 years. I've always wanted to do the 1 year, but I gotta do it in 3 years. And I can, if I'm reading and I'm understanding the Bible, like by chapter, by chapter, so Genesis 1, Genesis 2, so on, then you can get another book in. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could get, not another book, but you can do another day. And it'll lessen the days that you're doing them, right? So you can, if you read Genesis 1, you're getting through it, you're understanding it, you're keeping it in your head, right? And then you feel like, okay, I can read another chapter. Do Genesis 2. Okay, I can read another chapter. As many chapters as you can read a day that you're going to understand, though, and you're going to comprehend it, then I would do that. But I wouldn't just do it just to finish it within a year. I don't think that's a good idea, especially if you're reading through the Bible for the first time. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a big thumbs up. And again, it's a chapter a day, reading the Bible in 3 years. And it should be blue with showing you this. And then every chapter, every quarter, and then every year. So there's 3 years, and then it'll be quarters. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And give it a big thumbs up. And I will talk to you in the next video. Have a good one. Bye-bye.